Bohemian Rhapsody is a biographical film about the rock band Queen. It is directed by Bryan Singer and stars Mike Myers, Aidan Gillen, Ben Hardy, Gwilym Lee, Joe Mazzello, and Lucy Boynton. Actually, it's quite easy to forget all these names because this film is all about Farrokh Balsara, or as the world knew him, Freddy Mercury, played by Rami Malek. For those who don't know, Freddy Mercury was a gifted singer whose operatic voice was studied by scientists to understand what made it so special. Yes, he was that good. Additionally, Freddy lived a very colorful life that made its way to public knowledge when he was diagnosed with HIV in the mid-80s. This revelation eventually went on to confirm rumors that Freddy was gay. Now, considering the reality of what happened in his life, Bohemian Rhapsody has the very definition of a real rock and roll story to build on. An extremely talented rock star of a hugely successful band that had many great hits which still resonate till today, the screenplay practically writes itself, or at least it should have. Unfortunately, what happened behind the scenes during the production of this film was pretty tumultuous. The film was announced in 2010 and changed a number of hands over the years. Directors came and went, and so did actors who were slated to take on the role of the flamboyant singer. Finally, in 2016, it was announced that Rami Malek won the role, and needless to say, he had a mammoth task ahead of him. As it turns out, his performance is absolutely fantastic and is likely to define his career for years to come. Malek is Mercury. He's got the look nailed down, the teeth, the theatrical outfits, and the stage presence. Honestly, I was quite amazed by Malek's commitment to the role, so that's great stuff from him. Additionally, the band has some incredible tracks that make for stadium-friendly sing-alongs, and the film completely capitalizes on that to make for a concert-like experience. It even has the lyrics appear on screen in a karaoke format, so that bit is a lot of fun, especially if you're a fan of the band, as I am. We also get a look into the making of the title track Bohemian Rhapsody and how people resisted the path-breaking and genre-bending musical innovation at first. But as far as Freddy's story goes, this is a highly sanitized version. Sure, there are some insights into his family background, but there's not much to it as his father and mother are mostly portrayed as one-dimensional characters. Then there's Freddy's colorful love life, which again is majorly amended for the sake of storytelling. Now that's fine when it comes to cinematic liberties. Biopics always take a certain amount of license to dramatize elements. The problem comes around when those licenses begin to tell a specific story that's inaccurate. In this case, Freddy is painted into a little bit of a villainous corner when the film gives the impression that he tried to be selfish by recording solo albums. In reality, Roger Taylor released a solo album in 1981 and Freddy released his own in 1985. So, you see where I'm coming from? That aside, the film leads to the grand finale, which is the absolutely astounding performance Queen gave in 1985 at the Live Aid charity concert in what's generally considered to be the greatest rock performance of all time. You only need to watch that bit to understand what a great band this is and why Freddie Mercury's death was a massive loss to the world of music. I'm going with 3.5 stars for Bohemian Rhapsody. The film works as a concert experience more than a biopic, with Malek stealing the show, and rightfully so. But sadly, it doesn't give us enough depth into Freddie's psyche as much as he deserved. Guys, are you a fan of the band Queen? Are you going to watch Bohemian Rhapsody? Let me know in the comments below and keep watching It's Entertainment only on Mirror Now. You first.